Hello, welcome to our VNA broadcast daily, and following are today's highlights.
The 150th anniversary of the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement in the world was marked at a ceremony in Hanoi on May the 5th. 9,000 students nationwide are joining the Students with Nations Sea and Islands 2013 program. Vietnam rice export in the first 4 months surpassed 2.1 million tons, up 23.4% over the same period last year.
More than 5,000 delegates gathered at a ceremony in Hanoi on May 5th to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement in the world.
Established in 1863, the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement has become the biggest humanitarian network in the world. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies was set up in 1919 and now have 188 members covering all corners of the world. Vietnam officially joined the movement in 1957, and the Vietnam Red Cross has worked actively in 7 sectors, including urgent relief and humanitarian assistance, healthcare and first emergency aid. In the 2007 and 2012 period, the organization raised more than 180 billion Vietnam dong, around $9 million to help natural disaster victims in many countries. On the occasion, the Vietnam Red Cross launched a program themed Red Blood Summer 2013. At the same time, the organization is calling for donations to the project Cow Bank, targeting poor people in border areas.
As many as 9,000 students from universities and colleges across the country are participating in the Students with Nations Sea and Islands 2013 program. Through their actions, they want to express their patriotism and resolve to protect the country's sea and islands.
Around 900 students are taking part in the main activities under the program in the island district of Lý Sơn, the central coastal province of Quảng Ngãi. On May 3rd, the students gathered on Thới Lới Mountain, the highest peak in Lý Sơn, to form the World of Vietnam. The island is also hosting a photo exhibition on fishermen's daily life, economic activities, and national sovereignty protection at sea. 22 outstanding scientific research projects by students on sea-based economic development are being introduced at the event. On this occasion, the students presented life jackets, binoculars, and 900 national flags to fishermen in Lý Sơn and 150 scholarships, each worth 500,000 dong, to local poor children. On May 4th, work started on Thới Lới Mountain on the construction of a 25-meter-high flagpole looking towards Hoàng Sa Archipelago. The flagpole is designed and built by funds raised by students as part of the ongoing Students with the Nations Sea and Islands 2013 program. The program is jointly organized by the Central Committee of the Vietnamese Students Organization, the Vietnamese Student Sport and Development Center, and Quảng Ngãi chapter of the Ho Chi Minh City Communist Youth Union.
The Health Ministry says it will strengthen quarantine in border areas as well as intensify the fight against the smuggling and trading of poultry in efforts to minimize the risk of avian influenza.
At a press conference on May 4th in Hanoi, officials from the Health Ministry also said a network of health checkup is ready for treatment and early detection of infected cases. Other measures include the establishment of an intersectoral plan to fight H7N9 and H5N1 avian influenza, the enhancement of supervision and coordination between relevant ministries and agencies, and the increase of information work on the disease. Vietnam hasn't recorded any cases of H7N9 infections in human or poultry, Deputy Minister of Health Nguyễn Thanh Long affirmed. However, it warned of a high risk of H7N9 influenza spreading into the country as it shares the borderline with China. The smuggling poultry from China to Vietnam also increases the infection risks, he added. The Health Ministry also announced that a vaccine against H5N1 will be put into use soon.
On May 5th, the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of Hanoi launched a voluntary youth summer campaign. This is the 15th year of the voluntary youth movement.
More than 3,000 students and young people took part in the kick-off ceremony of the campaign. This year's event is expected to draw the participation of about 50,000 volunteers in a range of activities to promote good urban living style and build new style rural areas during the period from June to August. The highlight of the campaign will be the building of roads into rural districts of Thạch Thất and Thanh Trì. Young people in Hanoi have donated nearly 1.3 billion Vietnam dong for Phuc Gia commune in Thạch Thất district to build a road running across the commune. Besides, the volunteers will contribute more than 20,000 working days to help local people build a system of roads on rice fields. Voluntary activities are very helpful for us, as through them we can enrich our knowledge, experience and living skills, and also make contributions to the society. Volunteer teams will be set up to assist students from other provinces and cities who come to Hanoi for the university entrance exams in July. Following the ceremony, the Jews and the municipal leaders joined a work to promote civilized weddings.
Vietnam's rice export in the first 4 months surpassed 2.1 million tons, up 23.4% over the same period last year, the Vietnam Food Association has reported.
However, prices dropped by nearly $30 per ton during the reviewed period due to low demand as well as the pressure on rice businesses to sell rice to recover capital. Successive drops in rice prices led to the cancellation of a number of contracts. In the reviewed period, contracts for a total of 280,000 tons of rice were cancelled. The Vietnam Food Association projected that around 2.2 million tons of rice could be exported in the second quarter of this year, bringing rice export volume in the first half to about 3.65 million tons. At a meeting on rice export in Ho Chi Minh City on May the 3rd, the association chairman Trương Thành Phong said his association will propose to transfer its control of purchasing rice for stockpile to localities. The policy to support the purchase of rice for stockpile is one of the government's measures to help regulate the rice price and ensure a profit for farmers.
The Vietnamese Students Association in Leeds City in the United Kingdom has organized a Vietnam Day in order to introduce the Vietnamese culture to international friends.
The event took place on the occasion of the 38th anniversary of the liberation of the South and national reunification. Photos and objects were on display with the aim of highlighting a new image of a peaceful Vietnam, which has made remarkable achievements in development and international integration. Besides studying, we Vietnamese students in the United Kingdom always think how to bring the image of the real Vietnam today to international friends. That's why we organize the Vietnam Day not annually but once every 2 or 3 years. A highlight of the event was a display of lotus flower, which is one of several nominees of the title of National Flower of Vietnam. The students also strived hard to collect pictures and maps affirming the country's sovereignty over Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa archipelagos to put on show at the event. Many foreign visitors rejoiced at the opportunity to put on Vietnam's traditional dress, áo dài, on the occasion.
I enjoy the food. I've had quite a bit of Vietnamese food over the last few months, and that's the thing I like the most about it. And the dress as well, the traditional dress is very different, so I like it. It's nice.
All proceeds from tickets will be sent back to Vietnam for charity program, buying meal for poor children in the northwestern mountainous region.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.